Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3, D-Roll. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now. Kim at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Chad Kuhl will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves,
first pitch of the at-bat. Chopped to third. Anderson is there. And there's 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. At the plate, he knows it, you know it. Keep executing, maybe get him to roll something over.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. His career line with Boltonevich comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Neil Walker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Acuna. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Austin Dean, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Walker, the runner at second with one away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's 0 for 11. He's set. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pereira looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
He'll enter play here at an even 250. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And that'll bring in the former top the Albies. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Now in the box, Chad Kuhl. 9-1-2 due up. The first pitch coming. Here it is.
Chad.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will return.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Dean is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. In now, Kim. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it. because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit to third. Chavez comes up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 and 2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now riding into the box, Neil Walker. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Dietrich is off at first with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. Softly hit to short. Swanson scoops it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Acuna pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Michael Chavez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He drew a walk his first time up.
Second baseman.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Kim is there now, and he has it for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Dean looking up. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Standing in now, Mike Foltynewicz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for Miami.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder.
Ready
Number
to deliver.
46.
Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Chad Kuhl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder.
That's a fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This pitch is popped up. Riddle has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ready
The
for
first
another
baseman.
shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Rosell Herrera. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball. Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. The third
Coming
baseman.
to the plate now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is in the air now, out to left. Acuna is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Number 25.
Up next for Miami, Kim, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ronald Acuna will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the 2nd deck and gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Kim is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter,
Here's the first pitch to him.
second baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D. Home run earlier in the night. And that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
And he is in there. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they strike. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro.
Off for the Marlins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Dean. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The batter, number 10.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. 0-1 the count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down,
Number
but eventually
63.
does get to third base.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dietrich on third. Walker on second. Riddle at first. One gone. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rosell Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Brian Anderson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. 1 run scores.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Kim will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Jose Osuna will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate. 3 runs already home here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson at third. Osuna at second with 2 gone. This is line to left. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Jacob Webb will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 45, Jacob Webb.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. No balls and 1 strike. Webb, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Nick Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by his opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he takes ball 1. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short to Walker for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Michael Chavez. Now a ball lined to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Brian Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Austin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, J.T. Riddle. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Skied down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Austin Riley will come on to pinch hit here in a big
number
spot.
27, Austin Riley.
Lined into right, a base hit. possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
The center fielder, enter.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not available.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Peter O'Brien will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. So far on the year, O'Brien is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Daniel Winkler is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Rosell Herrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Acuna is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their. Adam Conley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. From the stretch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Dean is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
Nope.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Drew Steckenrider comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Shot to third. The glove by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 1.
So striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Osuna on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball, folks.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Kuhl wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.